But I see a lot of the chat room. Yeah, I miss my boat. Seeing a couple of
Really
boats.
close, Dick. Have to
That's okay.
format a card here. As soon as my card's formatted, I can get the recording going, and we'll be ready to do this thing.
That's okay. Actually, you'll see a little boat I thought was interesting today on the little video I shot. The pic you sent via Twitter looks like you shrunk. I hope I didn't. Could be all that rain. Could be. Grumpy got cold weather and rain. Empty pockets. I couldn't remember how to throw a boomerang, but then it came back to me. He's really good at
Ah,
these. He's good at these. Hey, Roberto. It was small, but the things that wait till you see this video. Wait till you see the outboards. It's unreal. Bum bum. There's a little Dickie D in the corner, right top corner
yeah,
of the
yeah. The little
screen.
pip. I forgot to get rid of that lip. Here, you see it, Dick? This guy? Yeah, this guy.
Oh yes, yes,
He
yes.
was sitting up there. I have to hide that picture in a picture. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you, chat
okay,
room, for
okay.
reminding me. It was the whole show last week was up. I forgot to hide it.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, you see,
All,
that's up.
all right.
That's up for
So,
me permanently, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that up for me permanently
The
so that
that
I
little
can move
picture in
it
a
around?
picture? No.
Yeah.
The idea is we want to hide it. We don't want a
No,
picture of your.
I mean on my own monitor.
I you can it's Zoom. There are so many friggin'
Yeah,
controls in
that's okay.
Zoom.
That's
You
okay.
can do all
No, what I
sorts of
like
stuff.
about it is when you cut to different shots, I can still see my shot. That's why I like that
Oh,
up
okay. Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, self view. You can. One of the options is hide self view. So don't hide self view if you don't want to
Oh,
hide self view. Let's see. Hi
no, okay.
everybody, I'm here. Okay, so TriCaster's on the stream. I have the recordings going. Are you ready to do this thing?
I am so ready that I am a third of the way through it.
Ah, this is GizFiz. The all new 2023 totally unimproved GizFiz for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. And it begins in three, two, one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Okay. Well, that was a good first try. Okay, it's in
that was the first
preview.
time you
Wait,
ever
it's
put a
in
one
preview.
in there.
It's preview. It's on autoplay, and I'm going to take it. So it's 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. This is the Giz Fiz for January 25th, 2023, episode 509, and it begins in.
Three,
Shh.
two.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Matt's Maddest Writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
welcome to the all unimproved 2023 Giz Fiz. We had to retire the Harp ladies. They wanted too much money for the new season.
They only work on Saturdays.
Oh, that's right. Okay, who wants to be chat room celebrity of the week? Okay, crickets obviously work also on Wednesdays. All right, so today we're going to do photos from George Davis that you caption. We're going to do logo. I have a video from the opening of today's New York Boat Show. We're going to do match game. I bought a new game on Amazon. Things they don't teach you in school. We'll play some of those. And it all begins right now with, I guess we'll do.
Hold on. My pictures. I loaded the pictures. I edited the pictures. Do something else for a minute. I got to get my computer and see why the pictures aren't showing up.
Can we run the video? Oh, you want to see the video
Yeah,
too?
no. I can run the video. Let's see.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the boat show. Boat show,
Well, actually,
2023.
I'm not signed into my account over here, so that'll take another 10 seconds.
Okay, very good. As you can see, it is, we said up front, unimproved 2023 version. Yeah, first JMB has to develop the video. Anchors away.
I have to remember my password first.
Okay, very good. Oh, in chat room, since JMB's not there to ride volume, the volume is wildly different. At points I use a wireless mic, which is very low, and then I switch to the onboard mic in the phone, which is very loud. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I won't be too far away. I might be able to.
Oh, okay,
I
very
just have
good.
to run over and grab my computer, and then I can bring my computer over here. So.
Oh, okay.
I think you want to show this thing.
Yeah, why not?
Boating has been a $56 billion industry, and it was mainly because of COVID. Because we're going to walk over here and look at some engines.
I think I'm carrying a bunch of stuff on my shoulder, which is why I'm limping.
Good, thank you, though. COVID was great for boating because it was an activity people could do with their families, but not have to mingle with strangers. And so it was the best boating 2 years in about 20 years. Can you? Oh my God, look at these engines. This is 300 horsepower. This is 400 horsepower. Oh my, look at this.
That one's 500.
Those are pretty props.
500 horsepower.
Actually, the one next to it is
unbelievable?
500. That's
Now-
the 600.
A couple of years ago, actually 5 years ago, when I bought my 250 horsepower Yamaha, it was $27,000. So this, I'm going to take a guess at like $100,000 for the engine. That is amazing, and I guess it's a 600 horsepower V12.
For years, I wrote a boating column, and I took part in their boat tests. Thank you. So I've been on boat tests for more than 600 boats. So it's kind of like old home week here, seeing all
I
these
think the Ravalo guy here recognizes me
brands
from
that
the
I
boat
know.
tests.
Hey, do our
Robalo,
boat.
that's
do
another
our
very
boat.
high-end brand. And I like the fact that they're doing more and more of these side opening doors to make it easy for people to get on and off their boats instead of having to climb over. That's a great idea.
Oh, I'm getting seasick. Oh my God, I can't believe it. All right, you know what? This is a company called PileMate, and I am very familiar with their product. Oh, there you go. This is a great demo, okay? So I had a PileMate probably for 20 years, and when I left the marina, when the marina closed, the PileMate was still working. So basically, it slides over a piling, and then your boat rides up and down with the tide, and in the case of windstorms or hurricanes, your boat is really safe because everything is going up and down with the water.
I'm going to check the, it looks like a 28 footer, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'll tell you something I like about this boat is right next to the helm with the steering station is a doorway. So this is in case you're boating alone, which is not fun. You can just step out. You can go from docking the boat, step out the door, grab a line, and quickly tie up because there's a midship cleat right there. And up front,
My guess is that this converts to a dining area, but right now it's set up as a sleeping area. And you know what? This boat even has its own separate head. So that's pretty neat. This is a good boat for overnighting. And we'll find out. I know the company. It's Janu. Oh, there it is. Janne.
Jeanne.
And there's
With a J.
seating back here. And these benches fold into the gunnels so that they can be out of the way. And tables there. And this has a single outboard. Very nice boat. And wow, a great easy way to get onto the swim platform. I like this. So my guess is, did I guess a 28? I'm sort of close. It's a 26 foot 8. 188,000. So this is a bigger version of that boat. Okay, dinette, galley, steering station, same setup. You can step out here. But this is more deluxe. This has a separate bedroom. Back here. And then there is the master bedroom. And a head. And then this is a little cuddy cabin for the kids. Okay. Actually, this is a cuddy cabin on each side. And we jump a little in price.
A little
This is
more
a
pricier.
34-footer, but it has an 11-foot beam. So it's a very wide boat. So if boats with 1,200 horsepower, 400 horsepower engines, and this looks like twin 600 horsepower engines, that's outside your budget. Don't give up. We still have something for you, okay? A little Hobie paddle boat. And you know what?
He's cruising, man. He's taking his time.
Yeah,
Well, it's not
yeah.
paddle. Look, he's
Oh, wow, you
not
can stay
paddle.
dry doing
Oh,
that. You know, maybe,
It's not pedaling.
I wonder how big my backyard would be.
He is
on
pedaling.
these.
Yeah.
I
Well,
could
his feet are
still
going
do
Yeah,
over
yes,
both.
he's pedaling as opposed to paddling.
All right, so this is a closer look at a paddle board. And it
A
looks
paddle
like they
boat.
start at about $1,600. So that would be an easy, inexpensive way to get into
The Petaluma River.
paddleboarding.
Yes.
And
This would be good for the pedaling
we
river.
finally figured out how this guy is doing those turns. There's a little
Check out
rudder
all the
in the
kayakers.
back, and there's a little joystick at the side that he is using to. There you can see the rudder there. That's pretty neat. And this
Very
is my
relaxing.
kind of beach, okay? It's my kind of beach for a couple of reasons. Not a lot of people, and the sand is actually just carpet. I am not a big fan of sand. As I often tell people, I got into boating because it was the only way to get into the ocean without walking across the beach.
Problem for Anakin Skywalker also.
So
Oh,
I read in the
good.
press release that this area is going to be for party events. We're not invited to any of them.
Boo. Anyway, those outboards. Oh, that big guy weighs 1,260 pounds.
They're pretty impressive. I bet they burned through the gas.
I bet. I bet. But my guess is if you can afford a pair of those, you don't care.
Have the photos ready.
and- Oh, okay, great. How did they come? Did he come back from what was that
Photomat?
place
Yeah,
that did you?
I went back to the
Yes,
Photomat,
Photomat.
picked 'em up.
That's right. Okay, very good, very good. All right, so thank you, George Davis, for this week's photos that you caption, and here is photo number 1.
I'm taking it back. Something weird has happened. Oh no, I found him. Okay, no, it's just I just had to scroll to the right place. Okay, here's photo 1.
Okay. Okay, young girl, and she's holding an accordion. Okay. Girl with accordion. And looking off into, I don't know, is she's looking surprised? Doesn't matter what I think. You caption this any way you want. And bum bum. A 1 and a 2 and my finger. Weird Elena Yakovic. All she needs is a monkey in a cup. You don't like my music? I'll kill you in your sleep. When you do acid, you can play the accordion with your mind. Weird Al's daughter, Mamma Mia. Name that tune. According to her accordion, you said you liked my poker. GizFiz harp player, moonlighting. The next Urkel. You want me to play which poker? You want me to play at your bar mitzvah? Why so serious? Hey, I'm Bruskin here. What? It's also called the squeeze box? British poker time. Am I too late for the Lawrence Welk convention? You want to hear Smoke on the Water? Learned accordion by hypnosis. And you don't think I can make music? Watch this. And we'll end with Loke, with Doug. And then we'll do Loke. Doug says, world's most dangerous poker gal. And Loke says, Buskin. They're buskers, right? Loke. Britain roaming musical players.
So don't forget the lull.
And
there was a lull at the end of that.
And let's see. George said, for a young girl playing the accordion, my caption is, my parents used to watch Lawrence Welk. That's why I took accordion lessons. I love to play that instrument.
I love to play the bubble machine.
Okay, photo 2. Ta-da! I told you the story. We had one of these at Match Game, and that's what made the sound of the question coming out to Gene Rayburn. It's an old-fashioned cash register. Old-fashioned cash register. Really elaborate. Beautifully made. The old crank kind. Even the coins are rusted. Ring me up, Georgie. That is pretty. New version of Apple Pay, says Jim. iPhone -45. Catching. It may be old, but it won't get hacked.
I'm sorry. That's pronounced ka-ching.
Oh, ka-ching. Thank you. Ka-ching. Maybe old, but it won't get hacked. That's excellent. Any old green paper money I can take off your hands? Back when a nickel meant something. No, I do not have change for 5. Old school Coinbase. Now, all we need is it to be computerized, and it only goes to $99.99. No, Stewie says no debit card slot. Amazon services down again from the NCR Museum, National Cash Register. First register I used at Safeway was not much newer than that, says Becky. Open that, give me all your money. Selling lot 665 from Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. New paywall with old look. Ka-ching! Thanks for the spelling. This is what you would see during Dick's childhood. PayPal Alpha. Mandy the Clown says, the last pass vault. How do you use your slot machine? Bitcoin register. I forgot the password. And Dwindle says 3.04 for a Coca-Cola in 1924. And we'll end with Osnet. I think it works in the cloud. That is actually a beautiful register. Let's see. George said, for the old cash register, my uncle had one of these in his neighborhood grocery store. Never had any problems with it. It looks indestructible. Indestructible. Okay, photo 3 is, oh God, doggy looking out the window in a moving car. One of doggy's favorite things to do. Doggy looking out the window in a moving car. Let's see. Okay. How's my driving? 1-800 piss off. Paw Patrol is on a roll. Oh boy, we're going to the park. How much is that doggy in the window? I would like a sow's ear, please. First aid's an Uber driver, milk bones only. How much is that doggy in the window? A second one.
That's a match.
But I don't want to move. Stop the car right now. Spring at last. Hey, Bubba. Out for a joyride. Hugged about it. Love the bye-bye car. Neighborhood sniffer patrol. People's reactions to me. Caesar said, people's reaction to me amuses me. Mom said they took the tiger to the country. Wait, you just passed a fire hydrant. It feels so good to have the wind hit my face. Please rate this drive with 5 stars. And we'll end with the next one, which is, Mandy, I love the country. Even with my nose, I can smell manure. Okay, George says, for a young dog looking out a car window, my caption is, she. I got my driver's license about 6 months ago, and I'm driving to the doggy park every day. I love playing with my friends. Photo 4. Okay. This looks like a photo with a painted insert. Okay, it's a stork in flight carrying a bag. I assume is supposed to be a baby. Stork with bag in flight. Wendell says, doesn't exist in nature. Look, boy or girl. I love the music of DeBalzac. Okay, who ordered this baby? Amazon baby delivery. These babies I have to deliver get heavier every year. I'm bringing back Kevin Rose's NFTS. Giz Fiz Bundle of Joy, special delivery. Stork moving day. Baby drop in a headwind. DoorDash inference. It's a boy, it's a girl, it's a bank robbery. Giz one said UPS in the 1880s. Not bad for bird droppings. Stork.com delivery. No returns, no refunds. Ha! And they think this is a baby. Delivery of next chat room celebrity of the week. Yes, we just have to wait till it grows up. Maybe I should start charging by weight. And we'll end with Loke. Tell mom to eat less next time. All right. George says, George captioned this, stork carrying a bundle of love. My caption is, Mrs. Johnson, it's been 9 months already, and you'll soon see if it's a boy or girl. Okay, photo 5. Okay, it's a cat in a very ornate cage, and there are parrots on top of the cage looking in. Okay, young cat in the cage, parrots on the outside looking in at the cat. Here, kitty, 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 the tables have turned. Quit teasing me. Gumby says, let's see how you like it. Turnabout is fair play. Parrots looking at a catbird. Now you see how we feel when you stare at us. A bit cagey. Gotcha. Hey, this isn't the zoo. I thought you said you were smarter than us. I'm just a cat in a gilded cage. Now who's in the nest? One more time, cat. Polly want a cracker. Ah, fooled me again. Okay, you can let me out now. Please. Crisscross applesauce. Don't tell me you have to take another bath. Bird poop. Cat got your tongue. Where's your Morris now? And Dwindle says cat with a weird kink. Okay. George said, for a cat in a cage with a few birds on top. My caption is, I'm sure the birds feel safer with you in the cage. They even stopped squawking as well. Okay. And now 6 of 6. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cream puffs, ladies and gentlemen, still on the cooling rack. Cream puffs to die for. Oh, wow. They look great. Let's eat. They look so good. People are drooling. No one's typing. Just a lot of drooling. Leave the gun. Take the cream puffs. Just dessert, says Magoo. I'll take 2 dozen, says Loke. Sweet tooth treats to go. I want 1. No, 2. I'll take 2 dozen. Would you like some puffs with your pastry cream? Pac-Man Great British Bake Off Edition. Don't blink, they'll disappear. The powder cream puff girls. So delicious. Just when my stomach stopped growling. And we'll end with one more. We'll end with one of them has a razor blade in it. Boo, exactly. George said, for the photo of 6 delicious, yummy cream puffs, my caption is, oh, wow, I would pay double for these because there's not many more made in my area, and it's my favorite dessert. Okay, and George, wow, really changing. We went from those cream puffs to interesting facts about coal. It takes how many years for coal to form under heat and pressure? It takes how many years for coal to form under heat and pressure? Cole Porter performed in 9 months, 2 million years, wow, 2 million, 10 million, 2.5 million, 6 million. Cole Slaw, 20 minutes, 3 million, lots, 5 million, less time than a diamond, 4.2 million, 8 million, 30 minutes or less. Boy, I knew it was a long time, but 1 million years? JMB, what's your take? How many years for coal to form under heat and pressure?
I'll say 1 million years. I'm up with a long number.
Okay. I would say coal forms in 1.5 million years, says Gumby. All right, I'm just going with 500,000. What do I know?
Split the difference.
It takes about 1 million years for coal to form under heat and pressure. A lot of you were way up there.
Woohoo!
Several.
How much for a diamond? How much for it to turn into a diamond now?
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be tricky. How many states in the United States actually mine coal? How many states in the United States actually mine coal? Boy, I'm going to 25. I'm going for half. Too many. 6, 2, 6. Wow. 4, 28. Wow, very low numbers.
I imagine, you know, whenever California or whenever, well, let's exclude Hawaii and Alaska. Whenever the 48 states were there, I imagine all 48 states mined coal, but it's asking about today. I'm going to say 20.
Yeah, 20. Okay, I did 24. Jammerby's doing 20. All right. Dun. How many states in the U.S. mine coal? 27. You're close again. You did. Oh no, I did the 24. Oh, salty corn bar, 25. Pretty close. Very good. George, these are great. Oh, wow. What percentage of mined coal is used to make electricity? What percentage of mined coal is used to make electricity?
What
Now
else
that
would
you
it be
think of
used
it,
for?
heating,
Oh, but
old steam locomotives.
when I visited my dad's original home in Pennsylvania, there was a coal chute to the basement. Obviously, never used. I mean, haven't been used in a long time.
Yeah,
but yes,
yeah.
used to heat homes with coal. You're right.
Boy, Becky's up there with 90%. Doug M, 85. Jay and Mandy is 60. Boy. All right. You know what? You're right. I can't
Not
think
a
of
lot
much
of
use for
homes use coal for heating anymore.
Yeah, I'm going 85%. Gemma B?
80.
80. Okay. What percentage of coal mined is used to make electricity? 90%. Bill, you got very close with 88. Oh, Becky.
Yep.
Becky.
Yep.
Wow. 90% of mined coal is for electricity. And finally, oh, okay. George, these are great. At the present rate we're using coal, how long will we have a coal supply? Answer in years, okay? At the present rate of use, how many more years will coal last?
It's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
Presumably, our rate of coal use has gone down considerably.
I can see, yeah, exactly. But I don't
And
know
how much is left.
how much do we have? And you can't plant new coal. It's very hard to grow. Well, yeah, it grows, but it takes a long
A
time.
million years.
Yeah. I don't know, let me see. 350. Wow. Boy, people are way 1,500 years worth of coal. Wow.
Yeah. GST.
Boy, they
actually
are
find a middle ground.
all over the place. Jammer B?
200.
How-
200 years.
200 years. Okay. Go back to the board there. I saw 200 years, 4 months, 3 days, and 17 hours. Morgus. Let's see. Just seeing answers going by. Morgus and Jammer B. Present rate, coal will last 200 to 400 years. So, yeah, you guys were right on the beginning of it, 200 to 400 years. George, these are great. George ends by thank you, everybody, for participating. It's always great. And we'll see you next time. Bye, George. George, thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
George.
you.
So, Dick, I have a thought. You tweeted something
Wow.
recently, and I thought, Dick is very familiar with a very famous meme to make that tweet. And then I thought, well, maybe he isn't. He just made that tweet, and it just happened to coincide with a very famous meme. But I'm going with you are aware of this meme when you made this tweet. Now, we're going to explore this meme a little bit. I have a T-shirt with this meme on it. Liz Romero, who used to work here a long time ago till she and I has moved to New York, she gave me that T-shirt. That T-shirt looks like this. And it is titled The Many Moods of Darth Vader.
That's very funny.
Now,
Very funny.
Mr. DeBartolo tweeted, I don't know if this was yesterday or the day before, but recently tweeted the many moods of the Giz Fiz.
Of the GizFiz, yes. Yeah.
Giz Wiz.
Yeah.
We're the Fizz. That's the Wiz.
Right. No, you know what? I did not know about the Darth Vader.
I
poster.
thought for sure that you were making a play on.
Yeah, no. But it's very
Wonderful.
funny. When I was thinking I wanted to be in show business, I thought I should make a photo to mail in. I don't know who the hell I'd mail it to, but it would be that. It would be me just sitting there with exactly the same expression. And underneath I would put sad, happy, but that was great.
And that's
Oh,
the
I had
end
a-
of
I had
the
a-
Jammer Bee interruption for today's show.
No, that's okay. And I made another here and I forgot when I talked about the pile master. When Katrina hit, the marina had suffered a lot of damage. My boat did not, partly because of pile master, partly because of a miracle. Because the pile master, I was tied on one side to a pile master, and on the other side, the boat had the dock, the finger that the boat is on has a giant ring at the end of it, and that ring rides up and down a piling. Except the piling behind my boat is very short. So during Katrina, my boat rode up and off the piling. By a miracle, when the tide came back, the ring caught the piling and my boat came down. Other
Right where it was
docks,
supposed to be.
yeah.
It was your
Other
ring, right?
docks-
It was the
Yes.
right piling. You didn't catch somebody else's piling.
No. And other boats, the pilings went through people's fingers, through dock boxes. We lost, I believe, one boat. But the interesting thing was, I got an email. I had a drop cam in my front window. And back then, I used to publish the URL. And I got an email from Dropcam, and Dropcam does the hosting, so they know. And the guy said, if you want to do any bragging, you have 55,000 plus people watching the hurricane through your Dropcam. And we have something called Most Popular Dropcam. Can we publish the URL on the front of our website? And I said, yeah, you're hosting it. I said, all I ask is the final number. And the final number was it was in the 77,000 range until the power went out, because finally the waves, the Hudson River rose so high that there was 6 feet of water in the marina office, and it just shorted out all the panels, because all our panels are next to the marina office.
And they don't like salt water.
No. And it overflowed into Riverside Park. And I am a very law-abiding man, but I said to Dennis, I said, all the parks were closed. They had police. And I said, Dennis, we are sneaking down to the marina, because I'm going crazy now that the drop cam is off. So we found a way to get through some trees and around some cops and went down to the marina. And there's a big overhang that is way above the water, where you can look down on the river. And up the stairs comes a man carrying his pants over his shoulder, and he's carrying his shoes. And he goes, I can't believe I was just walking in the Hudson River. And I said, I can't believe that you didn't see that the lampposts are still all lit and that you could have been electrocuted at any moment. Anyway, I don't know how the lamppost stayed on as long as they did. But anyway. Okay, so we're going to, we're going to just jump in and see what this new game is like. It just came today.
A new game? Woo! I should have
Things,
I should have a sound effect.
things they don't, oh, that's good. Things they don't teach you in school. I swear to God, it's by the same.
That should be a huge book. Huge.
Yeah.
There should be a lot of cards in that book.
Yeah. I believe it's actually put out by the same people because the format is exactly the same. The question on the front and answers in the back. But we will.
You know, you're not going to get reimbursed for that, Dick. We really appreciate you spending your own money.
No, that's okay. No, that's okay. I have no idea. Let's see if everybody agrees with me, which I wouldn't say. What is the most common day of the week for people to have sex?
I thought you were just going to say, what is the most common day of the week?
No. Most common day of the week for people to have sex. Yes, this show is budgetless. We have no budget and we spend all of it. That's very funny. Johnny Monday says hump day.
You got it. That's it.
Very good. Yes. Saturday's my guess too. Sunday.
I'm going with Friday.
You're going with Friday. It's got to be Friday or Saturday. Wednesday is hump day. Friday. Mandy the Clown says Sunday Valentine's Day. We're the day of the week. All right, here we go. Most common day of the week to have sex. Oh, salty corn dog, Mandy. Sunday is the answer. And what's the copyright date on this? No, I don't see it. That's okay. In what decade was shampoo invented? In what decade was shampoo invented? It's actually a better way to do it than just a year. No, I don't think as early as the 20s.
Oh, I was going to go like even I was going 1880. You know, people have had dirty hair for a long time.
Oh, okay. Maybe conditioner would have been much later. Okay. So what is you're going with 1890?
1880.
1880.
Yeah.
Okay. In what decade was shampoo invented? Oh, I'm going to go 1890 because suddenly, all right, 1900. What the hell? 1900. All right. Oh, are you going to be shocked?
Who, me?
Oh,
1930.
the 1930s.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a let's see, Scooter X might have a vague idea of the right answer for this. You need a brain, an engineer's brain to come up with in the ballpark figure. How much taller is the Eiffel Tower in the summer than it is in the winter? How much taller is the Eiffel Tower in the summer than in the winter? Well, metal expands. It's all metal. I'm in for 3 inches. Wow, 3 feet. Gumby and I, we're both in for 3 inches. 5, 15. Scooter X, what's your answer? Jim 6. Thermal expansion 10. Jim would be in
I'm gonna
inches.
go big. I'm gonna go 16 inches.
Oh my God. Patrick is doing it in centimeters.
Which is about 16 inches.
Is it? Oh, wow. You're good. Oh, Scooter X is on kitchen duty. Oh, okay. He would have been good at this. Osnet, ask him in private and don't tell him what the answer was. All right. The Eiffel Tower expands approximately 6 inches in the heat. What was your answer, Jammer B?
16.
Oh, 16. Okay.
Way too big.
Way too big. Okay. Oh, these are great. Oh, we do a logo. Oh, what is this? I don't know if this makes any sense. Does this look familiar?
I don't think we've played that card before.
Okay, the uniform for which delivery company is the color in picture A? And A is the entire picture. The uniform is the delivery color for what company? Oh my God. Holy.
It looks like black and yellow, and I thought UPS was brown. Maybe it's just their trucks.
No, you know
What could
what?
brown do for you?
Yes, it is brown, but it's probably the camera and the transmission. It's very, very, very dark brown.
Okay.
Wow, you guys
I agree with the chat room.
okay. You know what? This doesn't make any sense.
Perfect for the Giz Fiz.
Yeah. I think they're dead wrong. Delivery company that uses the colors in B. Oh, I guess I see a little bit of it. Okay. The delivery company that uses the colors in B. Oh, not as many answers. The French Foreign Legion.
That looks kind of like the Ukraine colors.
It does. This to me is a little bit off too, but most of you are correct. It is FedEx. I don't know how you're getting that out of that, but that's good. Okay. And strangely, I know C, delivery company that uses the colors in C. Just go back to the card for a minute. Delivery company that uses those colors. Let's see. DHL, Jammer B, have an answer?
I did not know DHL, but I think the chat room is saying DHL.
And the chat room is absolutely correct. Oh, I think everybody knows this. What delivery company has an arrow hidden in its logo?
I do. I know it. And
I know it too.
Hidden?
I was surprised when I first learned about it. What delivery company has an arrow? Can you get as an example for the answer?
I can. If I'm right, I can.
Okay. It is indeed FedEx.
Oh, well, then I was wrong.
Oh, you were, what did you think it was?
Okay. Now,
Here we go. We're getting a FedEx logo.
No, we're not.
We're not?
We're getting the logo that I guessed. I guessed Amazon.
Oh,
Is that not an arrow? That smile thing? Is that not an arrow?
oh.
Or at least
I always thought
it's a smile. It's supposed to be a smile, but I thought it was an arrow. Now, let me go look for FedEx.
Okay. DHL is owned by the German Post Office. Wow. I guess I know DHL because there's a fan in Australia.
Okay,
Who-
yeah, let me think. I got it. I found it.
Okay, here we go.
It
ladies
took a
and gentlemen.
while. It took a while, but I found it.
Wait a second, because I have lost it again.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, I got it too. Chat room, everybody have it?
Very interesting.
It's super. And I guess they did it that way. Being a delivery company. It's great. It's great.
So the chat room, I'm not seeing. Okay, Jim Tez says he's got it. Okay, there. Loquacious is being more specific. It's in the
Yeah.
X. Aha, there it is right there.
Right there. It's the E pointing to the X.
Very
That's
clever.
great. Wow. Again, somehow we're learning something. Okay, let's see where we are. Wow. All right, we're gonna do some match game, but first, I was dying for a drink. So could you do 2 minutes of commercials? Yes. Mm-mm-mm. Did Jammer B leave us?
Oh, I didn't. I'm talking to you, but I had my mic off.
Oh,
Is that DDR1?
okay.
Let's see if this is it.
Perfect.
Here's a World War I ace ready to fly off once more in search of the Red Baron. Is his record still intact, Charlie Brown? Yep. Up 99 times, shot down 99 times. Nothing takes the sting out of defeat like a jelly sandwich.
Especially a jelly sandwich made with Hart's bread. Hart's, you know, has a new formula that makes it more tender, more tempting, more nice. The favorite of World War I flying aces everywhere.
Is this a silent commercial?
I don't know. What is going on with that?
I didn't. I don't know. I'm not seeing any audio coming out of it.
That's
No,
all right.
We all know. We know Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds doesn't. We all know that, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
we can go back. This is good.
Okay. We will pass this one by. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not too.
I'm really curious to see if the next one comes up with sound.
Okay, see.
But almond cluster. Wow, do they even make those anymore? I've never
I
seen
don't
an
think
almond
so.
cluster.
Me either.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. You have more
I'll
for
investigate
other
further later,
weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me test them and see if.
Are we running out of them?
Oh no! This.
Okay.
These miscellaneous commercials I have. This is like one disc, a couple hours, and I have like 3 or 4 discs. So we have like
Oh,
5
great.
hours.
Oh, perfect.
Mr. Gumple has joined us.
Oh, great. All right, we're going to do an early match game question without a blank. Okay, so this is in the middle 1960s, and it's a simple question. Name something you can do with an egg.
Oh, shoot! There's sound involved with this.
Now that makes it way better. Name something you can do with an egg. Remember, you're trying to match your fellow panelists. Oh, these are good answers.
Oh, we're supposed
These
to
are
try to
good.
match? No wonder I've been playing this game badly.
Okay, Alex, we're going to start with you. Name something you can do with an egg. Beat it. Okay, very good. Jamma B, something you can do with an egg. Whip it. I think we have to match this with Alex. You can scramble it. Devil it, whip it good, ovulate it, beat it, dye it, throw it, toss it, whip it good. Okay. John said, I think the GPS on our robotic vacuum has gone berserk. The last place I saw it was in our blank. John said, I think the GPS on our robotic vacuum has gone berserk. The last time I saw it, it was in our... Oh, I gotta... All right. Let's see. Jamma B, you said robotic vac went crazy. The last time we saw it was in our fireplace. Oh, that's a funny answer, but dead wrong. I think mine is, two matches instantly as I looked up. Last time I saw it was in our pool. Alex, you said vacuum went crazy. Last time I saw it was in our dog. Okay. All right. Let's middle-aged Murray said, I knew I needed glasses when instead of my cigar, I tried to light my blank. Middle-aged Murray said, I knew I needed glasses when instead of my cigar, I tried to light my blank. All right. Oh, great. All right, Alex, I'll start with you again. Middle-aged Murray said, I knew I needed glasses when instead of my cigar, I tried to light my thumb. Okay, you got some matches. That's good. Jamma B, I tried to light my face. No, but I got Ranger Rick and Magoo. Tried to light my nose. All right. And Hobby said, no wonder I love using this toothpaste. I just found out it contains blank. Hobby said, no wonder I love this toothpaste. I just found out it contains blank. See if I got any matches. Oh my God. Okay. All right. We're going to start with me. All right. I said, well, I'm going to match this with alcohol. And the one where I love this toothpaste, I just found out it contains scotch. But there are a couple of alcohol answers up there. Jamma B, I love this toothpaste because it contains Whiskey. Oh, another match. Okay. And Alex. Lead.
Yeah, Alex is a lead lover.
Yeah, I think
Tasty lead.
Yeah. PB. I
Wow.
love that PB.
Yeah, wow. You should get that new toothpaste that has double lead. You'll like that. I use the lead light, which I find better. Okay, we have one more. Oh, well, Dennis did not come down, so we're not going to see Charlie this week.
Oh,
Barry said bare
bummer.
bones. Yeah, I know. Charlie's going to be so upset. Barry said bare bones airlines is so bare bones.
How bare bones was it?
Each two passengers has to share one blank. Bare bones airline is so bare bones. Two passengers have to share one blank. Can Charlie come down? It's the end of the show. Can he? Okay. All right. Charlie is going to come down. Okay. I'll start with me. Let me see. I'm not sure if I got any matches. Bare Bones Airlines is so bare bone. Each two passengers have to share one seat belt. I'm not sure if I got a match or not. He's fast with the buzzer. Oh, wait a minute. Bill in Michigan. Gong, please. Thank you. Jamma B. Bare Bones Airlines. Each two passengers have to share one.
First, I have a late entry from Bargain Basement Burke. Just handed me this. I think it says barf bag.
Oh, share one barf bag. Oh, that's funny.
I don't think it
Oh,
matches.
and no, we got a match.
Oh,
Dan said
awesome.
sick bag.
Oh, sick bag.
You
Okay,
did
that'll
sick
match.
bag. Okay. And you said,
I
Jamma
said-
B, have to share one peanut. Oh, that's a very fun. That's a very
I don't know if I
fun-
matched or not, but I'm giving myself credit.
Well, I think it's original enough that you should give
Original is
yourself
not what
credit.
we're playing for, Dick. Okay, I win.
Did you forget that this is? Did you forget this is Giz Fiz, the show that?
Oh.
Charlie, you don't even have to wait, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
It's time to meet the mascot.
Wait.
doggy.
Armrest is we're gonna give
Oh.
give a match to armrest.
Oh, okay, yes.
Thank you, Alex.
Okay, was that Burke?
It's
also?
ironic because it's true.
Oh, yeah, it is true.
Burke is around.
Okay, did he have an answer?
Well, no, he did not have an answer. Oops.
Okay.
Did I start that too soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie,
no,
come on.
bring
Oh,
me-
my
bring
God,
me
oh, my-
Lily.
Come on, Charlie, come on up. Let's go. Hang on. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Now he's. Oh boy. Okay, Charlie. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh boy. Look at you, Charlie. Oh my God. You almost missed an appearance, but you did. Look at that boy. Look at that. The wags a lot. He is so wags a lot. Oh boy, Charlie. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh boy, Charlie. Yay. Okay, Charlie. Okay. Oh, buddy. Yup. You didn't. Yup. You'll get your after payment. Okay. Oh, chat room. That was great fun. George, thank you again. And this has been regular. This has been the all new 2023 totally unimproved Giz Fiz. It's a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Dolly the dog, Jamma B, Alex Gumpel, Scooter X, Beatmaster, Becky, Osnet, Magoo, ZX, Woods, Gumby, Jim Tez, Cartoon Steve, TI-83, Ranger Rick, Stooge, Caesar, Salty Corn Bar, Roberto Hellman, Mandy the Clown, Doug M, Fly One. I think we did Osnet, but there's again Demo, Subaru, Is One, Coops, Peep, Terrific, Stooge Production. Remember, it's not just for turtle wax it's not just for turtles anymore. Production value.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Thank you, Dick.
Thank you. That was fun. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Okay, chat room. We're doing Giz Wiz tomorrow. Chad's final 3 gadgets from CES. And then we're going to look back on a gadget we did a video on 12 years ago and see if it ever lasted or was even produced. And then we're back here next Wednesday. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Dick. And
Okay,
for
thank
those
you.
who I'm encouraging to hang on,
Oh, that song last week, Jamma B, was great.
when
So we're
when you're old and gray was last week. This
That
week,
was great.
I'm not playing the Vienna Waltz. That's not what this is. This is not the Vienna Waltz. This is something else that I'm going to play for you right now. Good
That
night.
was great.
Thank you, Dick. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. It was fun. That was great.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, guys.